Now it is mostly clear. Again, we're using the humidity for that haze and fog. Lots of sunshine midday to afternoon, but notice I could let your first alert futurecast play out most of the day before we start seeing a little movement on the North Carolina side of the mountains, trying to reach up into the tops of the Smokies, isolated rain and storms here along the mountains to the foothills, trying to drop down into the foothills to the valley, so kind of clipping the valley more so with a stray storm Knox to Jefferson County, otherwise dry. So it is still limited rain chances, very isolated in terms of coverage, and that's where we can see that just kind of bubble up right here in the mountains and try to come down into the valley, keeping it to a 20% coverage of our area at best today and keeping it hot and humid. 82 at 9 a.m., 92 at 1 p.m., high today easily 96 and feeling about 10 degrees warmer. So that puts you into those triple digits yet again for your heat indices or your feels like temperatures in our area as a whole. So let's take a look at that. This is what's going to feel like in the forecast where you live this afternoon. This is why that morning yard work may be a better time frame for you. 106 is what it can easily feel like in Loudoun and Knoxville this afternoon. 104 in Maryville and Madisonville to Kingston. Getting in Watts Bar here, staying cool. Feeling like 97 in Fairfield Glade to 100 in Robbins on this Wednesday afternoon. It's going to easily feel like 101 in Maynardville to 99 Pineville, 100 in Tazewell, feeling like 102 Morristown and Mohawk. We're all sharing in this heat, that's for sure. So use some caution there as we add up that humidity. Looking at tomorrow's planner, you can see it's very similar here. Starting out warm, stuffy mid-70s, upper 80s to 90 midday, mid-90s in the afternoon. But the difference here is that we're still seeing a couple storms develop tomorrow, probably not as many as you would like. It looks to be more widely scattered around the valley still coming down just a bit in coverage, and then it picks up better for Friday. So you can see here a couple showers outlining the valley midday Thursday, isolated in the lower elevations, couple more in the late afternoon to evening, mainly outlining the valley. So the reason that this is actually not as good of a coverage is simply because that delay in drier air is now giving us a few more storms for Friday. So now you can see the front passage with some scattered storms coming in Friday afternoon to early evening. From the plateau to the valley around 4 to 5 o'clock, to the mountains late afternoon, and then we can wipe out that humidity behind it. So we just got to wait a little longer, but it is still on track for the weekend. That's why we're still seeing the heat and the humidity combined on Friday with a few more storms. Then this weekend, we're back to upper 80s. We're back to mild mornings because of that lower humidity. So that's where we really can make some outdoor plans for Father's Day weekend before it heats back up next week.